Green is still fine. Yeah, it's still fine. I don't need to upgrade the green section. If I was the brown section, get a huge power buff. What can I buy? I can buy Angelomon, Wargrowlmon, Armormon, Wargurumon, King Etemon, and Puppetmon. Sure, let's buy one Puppetmon. For if the one person that loves Puppetmon ever watches my VODs, like there, I'm using a Puppetmon. He cannot complain, that person, if he were to watch. A Puppetmon is used in my deck. He went out of my way to purchase the Puppetmon instead of waiting for it to just happen in a booster pack. Just equip the Devimon on Renamon. So I already have that done. So I have to say goodbye to Imperial temporarily for Devimon. Countermon, I need to show off that DNA devolutions. I'm keeping Melguru. But after that, then I will swap out Melgurumon for Stingmon. Right now, the chart looks like this. There's where Devimon spawned, under Melmalmon. And the Stingmon, here, on this page. You must have the DGF knowledge to come here. You're exceptional for your age. Yeah, everyone just forgot to say that for the DGF of knowledge is in the Amaterasu server for some reason. Genbu Leader is always strong and very reliable. We all love him. Also, I really do like the music in Genbu City. It's really good. Hey, Guillemon. Genbu Leader is the one above here. He's the best of all the city leaders. And Renamon? Don't be too sure of yourself. Good tamers always fight with everything they've got. And recovery disc. In other words, an energy disc. Alright, let's do this. Hang on. I should swap so I have Agumon first, so that he's in the lead. There we go. Now I can showcase that DNA evolution mid-combat. What? A challenger at a time like this? Genbu Leader, I've got a favor to ask. Can I have your badge to get to the real world? Sorry, no matter what, I can't give the badge for free. Those are the rules. If you want it, you have to win it against me. Oh, alright, I knew we were gonna say that. Let's get this over with. Nightmon. It would be terrible if I had, well, I don't know, a fire skill to use against this Vitmon. You have to guard two of them. You just ruined my little setup there with the joke. Stupid Vitmon. Okay, how much damage are you gonna do? Ow! Like half my health in one hit. Holy cow. Calm down, Vitmon. Calm the heck down. Take a nap. A Metal Edamon. How much do you do? Not too much. And how much does Giga Fire do to you? Ooh, a lot of damage. Ooh, and I get to go next? You shouldn't have, game. Let's finish with style then. Let's show off the mid-combat Omnimon DNA Digivolution. Or Greymon. Metal Garurumon. DNA Digivolve to Omnimon. Bam. And I get to show off the Melgurumon sprite. You're not a bird until you need to flap your arms like that. Alright. Now, I will curse this Melgurumon sprite for you people any second now. Just gonna do the Omnimon one again. Now, if you look at this Melgurumon sprite, if you see the rare part, doesn't it look like a face to you? Like it looks like it's a angry face. So yeah, that is what I meant with I'm gonna curse this Melgurumon sprite for you guys. That his rare looks like a face. Because you have the two rectangles with two lighter dots on them. And then the lines kind of form up a facial shape with the upper one making a forehead, the one in the middle makes like a nose, and then the lower one looks like an upset face. So yeah, Metal Gurumon in Digimon World 3 for some reason has a face on his butt. Now to do the stylish switch out to Omnimon again. To see how much damage will do to Antilamon. Boom. Ooh, half health. Worth it. So worth it to do half health right there. I'm glad you didn't critical hit me. You almost did though with the Dark Elemental. Alright. Land the Gigafires. Land them. Thank you. And that's Antilamon gone. I've beaten the Genbu Leader. Yeah, I won against Genbu Leader too. Yuki, I apologize for making you fight. I wanted to see for myself. I wanted to see for myself that you can really fight against the AOA. Oh, I see. Now take this and stop the AOA's plans. Yeah, I got the Genbu badge. I think you're strong enough to fight on. But they too are strong, so keep your guard up. Thanks, Genbu Leader. Now, if not mistaken, there is an auction that's gonna happen now. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Sealing it in. And swapping Stingmon on Tatemon. Alright. Change Digiball. Get rid of Magurumon. Or Stingmon. I'm gonna keep Omnimon though, because, you know, it's Omnimon. I'm not gonna swap him out from the party. And I believe it won't be like a back-to-back auction like it's been the other times. Like, I think it's this auction, then you wait a little bit, then you have the before the next one. But I'm gonna double check to see if I'm correct with that. And let's see here. Yep. After you defeat Genbu Leader, you have an auction. Yeah, it was as I remembered. It's a slight longer break from this auction to next one. So they really just pick up the pace with the auctions when you before leading up to North Sector, but then as you get to North Sector, the game mellows out with the auctions. It doesn't throw like, oh, back-to-back auctions. We can still have them though, so before I continue to plot even more, which I will probably have time to do, I'm gonna have to make my way to Asuka server, or sorry, Asuka City, get that auction, and then be able to proceed. Which is still a North Sector, by the way. I'm still gonna be back here. Because the game wants you to be in North Sector. I mean, it would be kind of lame if they just wanted to get to North Sector just for that one fight against the Genbu Leader, then have you go somewhere else. And you still do so much damage, Digimon, what the heck? Now, get out of here, Digimon. Ooh, I got an ice chip from him. That's cool. I forgot that Digimon had a chance to drop an ice chip. I mean, it happens so rarely. I forgot that Digimon did that. Because in all my years of playing Digimon World 3, I don't think I've gotten an ice chip from Digimon just like that without going out of my way to use like Pick and Claw. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. I just happened to get the ice chip on stream. Oh, hello, Flarizamon. That's for some reason in another Digimon they thought, yeah, this is strong enough Digimon to throw at the late part of the game. Instead of Flarizamon being an early game fight. And even using a low tier move like Flame, it really feels like Flarizamon was meant to be in West Sector, but for some reason they programmed him for North Sector instead. I mean, I know he's in the volcano area of North Sector, but he still could fit in the desert area because, being constantly on fire and the desert being constantly hot. Ba-ba-bum. If this trip is as smooth as the first time I went to North Sector through this hole, it shouldn't take too long to get to Asuka to get to the auction. Ah, I was trying to keep quiet to make sure I wouldn't jinx myself to getting an encounter. Ah, it's you. Um, I don't think I can beat you, Kurosari-mon, but I'm gonna try. Mega String! Yeah, I confused Nebula. That's why I did the Mega String. Because I can't do anything now. Post. Nope. Uh, try? Nope. Seduct? Nope. Okay. So all I did was just boast to Kurosari-mon, then cry, and then seduce it. And only Digimon can that happen, that Digimon get confused and you can tell them to boast, cry, and seduce the enemy. And the enemy fleeing from you after doing all three said things. Why am I just running into Kurosari-mon all of a sudden? What the heck? There are rare mons in here too. Why am I just running into the Kurosari-mon? Right, this time be mad. Angry. Laugh. Ah, laughing worked. Ha 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 ha. Even with a mega strength, that does like no damage to this Kurosari-mon. This Kurosari-mon just really bulky. And I'm annoyed I ran into it twice in a row. Ah. I just have to bully this Kudamon. Get out of here. There, over 3,000 damage. Yeah, I stole the Kunamon's lunch money. Oh, come on! I stole lunch money from one Kunamon and now I have to steal the lunch money from a Tapirmon? That game. Why do you want me to bully these little children? Yeah, I did 36 on that Tapirmon. Now please let me walk without running into a fight in Central Park. I was thinking if I was gonna fight her in a card fight, but nah. I'm gonna skip out on it. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I think I'm soon-ish gonna reach another small grind spot. But even if I don't, I still might, like, not next stream, like, I'm still fine for another stream with Digimon World 3, but I still might take, like, the stream after next one to do a bit of grinding, just so I can make progress towards getting the Digivolutions. Just so I can have them before post-game. Like, that's why I'm gonna try to find a way to go out of my way to do a grinding session that's not needed, just so I can get the Digivolutions. Now's your chance! Finally our main item! Brave Helmet, admired by all members. This Aguma exclusive helmet will start at 7,000 bits. 8,000! 8,300! 8,600 bit! 8,700? Yes. Alright then. 8,700. Wow, 8,700 bits. Anyone above 8,700 bits? Once, twice sold. Brave Helmet is sold at 8,700 bits. Congratulations, you over there. I'm transferring the item to your satellite now. Yeah, I got the Brave Helmet. Okay, I got a pretty cool item, so let's get out of here. Alright, let's give it to Agumon, because I have another one, so... Put on the Brave Helmet. I'm gonna lose like 70 strength, but I'm gonna get 2 intelligence and 22 defense. You know what? It's not worth it, to be honest. I can lose 70 strength just for 20 more defense? That's not worth it, Chief. Like, if it would have been plus 50 defense, then it would have been worth it. But only plus 20? And I sacrifice so much strength? No. Like, I'm not gonna equip that I'm not gonna equip that Brave Helmet over the Kabuterii Horn. Solely because the attack loss was too significant. Like, if I wouldn't have had the Kabuterii Horn equipped in Agumon, then I would have had the Brave Helmet. But since I have the Kabuterii Horn, not gonna do it. Let's get back to North Sector. I'm very certain I will get Renamon to level 41 before the stream is over. I highly doubt Agumon is gonna get there, but at least Renamon will. I guess the Tappermon just didn't like my humming, and that's why I wanted to pick a fight. Well, newsflash, Tappermon, I'm not gonna stop humming because you spawned. Like, if you would have been a stronger Digimon, then sure, but you are so weak, that's not gonna make me faint and make me stop with my humming. Only a fool would cave into humming after a weak enemy spawns. Crossing the bridge. Climbing up a ladder. Understood. The thing out in the water over there, is that supposed to be a boat? Like, I don't know what. Or is that a fallen over fan? I honestly don't know what that is. What's in the water there? Like, I think Tuskmon might level me up because of these Tappermon and Kunamon I beat up. I think Tuskmon will give enough experience to level up Sakuyamon. Just if my theory is correct. I was incorrect. I just gave Renamon 112 experience points for nothing. That's unfortunate. Crushing rocks with an insect with drill hands. And hopefully I will not run into any Kurisarimon this time around. God dang it, what's up with Renamon and only running into Kurisarimon? Yeah, I know you got to confuse Nebula and Flea. This is the third Kurisarimon I've run into. Well, thank you, I also had to run away. Now please, just let me run into Raramons instead. Stop making me run into Kurisarimon. Well, at least until I'm strong enough to defeat Kurisarimon, can you put a hold on it? As soon as I've gotten to the point where I can defeat Kurisarimon, then you can have them spawn. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Right?